Om Tava Kathamritam Tapta Jivanam Kavibhiriditam Kalmashapaham Shravanamangalam Srimadaatatam Bhuvi Grinanti Bhurida Janaha Bhuvi Grinanti Bhurida Janaha. Sri Ramakrishna is watching the play Gokul Dham, and we saw how frequently or how easily enters into the Samadhi Sthiti, which we never witness, we will never be able to witness in our lives. Anybody entering even once, we don't see in the world. All jivas are rushing, especially the humans, after the possessions and enjoyments. Nobody is interested to transcend the nature and go beyond to the absolute freedom. Total freedom. We enter into the realm transcendental of life eternal. No birth, no death, no old age, no sickness, no suffering. Ananda and Ananda alone, Ananda Sagara. And it can be achieved not with the fall of the body. It has to be achieved when the body is alive. How much of struggle, how much of sacrifice, whatever you sacrifice, it is nothing for the reward you are getting in return. So, we are not able to do anything, just small habits we are not able to give up, which we have acquired life to our lives, we are not able to give up. So, even the process, yesterday we were contemplating on the inward journey. To turn, just like we sleep, nature takes us inward in reverse gear, brings us back and opens. We were thinking, can we turn inward and go in the same path, crossing one by one layers, which we sleep from waking to dream, dream to deep sleep and beyond. Jagra, Swapna, Sushupti, 3 planes of existence we are passing through every day, each time we sleep off. And can we trace that and see, who am I in this body? How do I disconnect from the physical body in sleep, from subtle body when the dream ends, and from the deep sleep, second stage of deep sleep, I enter into my spiritual realm. From physical bodily realm to the spiritual realm we travel. Can we turn inward and go? This is inward journey. Yesterday we were finding how difficult it is to turn inward. Why can't we turn? Why do we find so much difficulty in turning inward? Sit. How Sri Ramakrishna, just a thought is sufficient to push him from this world of the relative existence to the eternal existence. Just turning inward, just like we sleep so easily. Nature is taking us. This is nature's taking. This is our going. Turning, what is the problem we find in turning? What are we caught? Three important things we catch us. Do not allow us to turn inward. One is our relationships and holding of this world. We know it's going to end, and every day nature shows you are not this body, nor you have anything here. The moment you sleep, you are in a realm unrelated to this body. Bodily existence, totally separated. You don't even know you have a body. Every day you experience that. You don't have a body the moment you enter into sleep. And this body, how do you disconnect yourself? Can you separate? Yes, body is holding this world. And my consciousness, the moment I come to the conscious waking state, mine and the I comes into, the waking ego comes into picture. And this is mine and mine. I, mine and for me. This one is holding, this world is holding us. Then my ego is holding us. Individual ego. It is not allowing us to turn bodily existence. Ego, the world, we have got three bondages. I have ego. Ego has kartritva, bhoktritva, and jnatritva. We have the doership. I do this, I enjoy this, I know this. Knowership is not Atma-jnana. Not even scriptural knowledge. We have physical knowledge, knowledge of this world, nothing more. Now, kartritva, bhoktritva, jnatritva, knowership, doership, enjoyership. This is total of ego. It is holding us. I have duties, I have to do this, that. All these are holding. This is my children, I have duties to perform. These are my parents, these are whose is what. We need it for physical living, for spiritual living, because everyday nature is showing you are not this body, nor this world is yours. You have to quit one day. Just a temporary separation from body is sleep, permanent separation is death. What you experience when you sleep, the same thing will remain when you die also. Nobody is there, body is no more there. Forever. This body, this worldly relationship, what all we possessed, including the knowledge. We might have studied engineering, medical, this, that, so much of knowledge. Maybe a scientist, maybe having tremendous power of wrestling and conquering. Where is it? You might be a king. You might be a military personnel who can bomb any country. When death comes, nothing goes with you. We know. So these three things, the world is holding us, not allowing it. We're not able to forget that word, you see. How the world is holding you, see. Turn inward, forget this world? No, I can't forget. World is holding me because I am holding the world. Ego is holding. Can I slip inside? No. Body is holding. Can I go enter inside? No. These three bodily existence, identity with body is holding me. The moment identity, ego comes into picture. Waking ego. In sleep, dreaming ego comes. Waking ego dissolves. And then this world. How to release? In sannyasa, we have the vows of chastity, vow of poverty, vow of obedience and service. In sannyasa, we give up. We don't keep anything in this world as mine. Nothing belongs to me. Anybody takes away anything, nothing of mine is lost. If the whole world is destroyed, nothing of mine is lost. I am the Atma. Even if my body is burned, nothing is lost. I am myself. Now, this woe of poverty, I don't keep anything as mine in this world. Woe of chastity, I never use this body for any kind of enjoyment. Even food, tasty food put in the mouth, I don't enjoy. We'll offer the taste to God, food to the body. I am only an agent, not karta, not doer, not enjoyer. So, this poverty of chastity, I don't keep anything, I don't enjoy anything from this bodily existence. I keep it, preserve it from diseases and all things, give nutritious food only to preserve this body by realizing God. This body is here with me as mine, not for enjoyment, not for comforts, only for realizing God. What it needs, bare minimum things I give. Woe of chastity, woe of poverty, and woe of obedience and service. Whatever my senior says, simply I obey. This ego is suppressed. It removes the ego. Service, to be a servant of this world, even a day before sannyasa, after 9 years of brahmacharya, will be given sannyasa. A day before the sannyasa, Guru calls personally, asks, have you any desire within? Even now time is there, go back, enjoy. Once you renounce, you should not turn back again. Second thing, he says, are you ready to accept yourself as servant of this world? You are servant of this world. Anybody orders you anything which is legitimate, which is going to help you in spiritual life. Are you able to fulfill that as a servant, as their servant? Still time is there. If you can't be servant of this world, you have every door is open for you to go. So, woe of poverty, woe of chastity, woe of obedience and service makes us release from this all external bindings. And once that whole world is renounced, Bhagavad Gita last chapter, Moksha Sannyasa Yoga, it's a path to turn inward. How we dissociate, you see. We must be true to our vows, simply keep on walking, and you will reach the goal. Now you see, what happens to an householder? Can he renounce and go away? Can he take sannyasa? He has entered into family life. Sri Ramakrishna asked one person, will your neighbor come and take charge and look after your children and wife? Go back. Look after them. Then what is the way for the householders? Sri Ramakrishna says, don't worry. Whatever you do, offer it to God. Don't keep, I am doing. The ego will project forth. You to destroy the ego, be the instrument in the hand of God. You are getting it done. What do I have? And whatever you possess, we renounce. We don't own anything in this world, a sannyasi. Householder, keep everything what you have as belonging to God. It is truth. What you say belong to me is a false. Who are you? What can you possess? What can you? Every day nature disconnects you from all possessions. Understand, the land in which you are standing, it was sometime somebody's. And you are telling it's mine, somebody is waiting in the future to say it's mine. Nothing belongs to you. 2 days, because of your karma, you have been given all these possessions to work out your karma. You can never claim, this is mine. This belongs to God. And you are taking care of it because it has been entrusted to you. Never say it belongs to me. It belongs to God. And I am just possessing it. I'm just possessing it on behalf of God to take care of it. Children belong to God. Property belong to God. My vehicles and whatever I have belongs to God. I'm taking care of it. The day you heartily accept this truth, everything belongs to God. Your worship has become, life has become a yajna, constant sacrifice at the feet of God. So don't worry, look upon everything as belonging to God, and it is truth. And it is truth. What you think belongs to you is false, clearly. So never, in the Ishavasya Upanishad begins with the term Ishavasyamidam sarvam yat kinchit jagatyam jagat tena tyaktena bhunjita magrata kasya svidhanam. Somebody's property, don't covet. Never say, this belongs to me. This never belonged to you. Never belonged to anybody, not only you. So everything belongs to God, because everything is going to be here, including your body. You have to live and go. You cannot claim. You cannot take your body and go also. So that clear understanding, yes. I told this when I was in banks of Narmada, a devotee, how to live in this world. They were struggling. Both husband and wife are seriously engaged in spiritual practices. And then the total acceptance of that, if this belongs to God, how much of acceptance, I told all this and went away. I had gone to their house. I was living in a temple, and after telling, I went away. That woman accepted it wholeheartedly. 3 years after I went, the house and everything was so nice and clean and maintained, as if it is her own. In the heart of her heart, it belongs to God. I am a servant looking after. I went and saw just about 5 meters away, about 15 feet away from the house, she has planted in one empty space one peepal tree, small saplings they have put. I saw there's people. Nobody puts close to house because its roots goes horizontal, lifts the house one day. I told nobody puts so close, minimum 100 feet away you should put the plant. How you have put? She said, just 3 days back, I put here, Swamiji. I wanted to make a nice place with this tree. We can sit below and think of God. I said, think over. You can, yes. She went inside, took me to the door, made me sit on the chair, and she went inside. And I saw she's not coming out. I peeped and saw she's in the shrine. Then after some time she came. Yes, I told the Lord of the house. How much faith you see. I planted with his permission because this belongs to him. And with his permission I have to change the place. How much awareness you see. So that much total acceptance, this belongs to God. From that day, it has begun. Everything she does is for God. It has become worship unto God. All possession, taking care, children are growing. Children belong to God. Earning, bringing, looking after, taking them to doctors when they are sick. Everything is a worship. If children belong to God, if they belong to you, it is karma. So the same thing, key one side locks, one side unlocks. This is what we use as over poverty. There it is, belongs to God. Vow of chastity, not to enjoy anything, this bodily existence. What they do? You are permitted for all legitimate enjoyments as a householder. Illegitimate, adharmika, which is against dharma, which is against the laws of nature, you cannot enjoy. For everything there is restriction. Don't do this at this time. Don't do that at this time. Don't do when this is the state. When you don't do. Do's and don'ts. The dharma is restricting. If you walk according to dharma, nothing, no action binds you. You are bringing up a child makes mischief, and if you stab him or beat him for chastening him, it never becomes a karma. Duties will never become karma. If you don't do that, it becomes karma. If you do it because the child is making me suffer, it is making मुझे किरकिरी कर रहा है, that attitude, he is torturing me by importunities. If you beat him, he will say, he will revolt. Nature revolts to nature. I will do, what are you going to do? The child, 3 years, 4 years child, he says, I will do. Because मुझे किरकिरी कर रहा है. It is selfish. I have come into picture. It becomes karma. He will revolt. Suppose my child, where is going to be there, I don't know. He is growing. Others should not suffer because of him. I beat him. He just, he will tell and go away. Hidingly he will do. Suppose you beat him, he must become a nice boy. He must become a light to this world. He must wipe the tears, thousands of people's tears. If you beat him, he will say, sorry, mother. How the nature is responding to nature. What is your intention? It will never become karma. If you do for his evolution, for the welfare of your vision is vast. All must be happy. My child must be able to serve others. Remove the suffering when you beat. How God will be protecting, how it will be transforming, you see. It's already accepted. I will not do anything anymore. So how that the vow of poverty, vow of chastity, where All legitimate enjoyments are permitted. You are restricted by dharma. You are protected by dharma. Dharmo rakshati rakshitaha. Then the third vow of poverty, vow of chastity, vow of obedience and service. In the obedience and service, you will cultivate love for all, universal love. Expands, love expands. The day you start looking at others suffering, everybody weeps for his own family and children and family. Sri Ramakrishna says, who weeps for God? Everybody weeps for their own children and family. How did you expand it? When the day when you see others suffering as my children are suffering, I am suffering. When it comes, when you look at with concern, when you look at the sufferings of others, that very day, the divine grace has descended upon you. Your heart has expanded. What is spirituality? Expansion of heart, expansion of consciousness. My consciousness expands. I am conscious of all-pervading God. My heart expands. It weeps for the suffering mankind, suffering beings, suffering nature. Spirituality. So, vow of obedience, it expresses as love. Sri Ramakrishna did when the organization spirit he bestowed upon Naren, look after these children. They are going to be the stalwarts of my message. When he handed over, the Ramakrishna mission started. How he began, you see, he's becoming sick, throat pain, this, that, and all that. He made 2 circles, one inner circle, one outer circle. Outer circle are the householder devotees, both equally important. For an institution where dharma samsthapana has to happen, householders are a part of the institution. Their devotee circle is the circle which is going to protect the inner circle by providing all the needs and protecting them from the external non-spiritual atmosphere, negativity. It's protecting. They will supply the needs and protect them from all dangers. And then the other side. The sannyasis will uphold the ideal of God realization, give the necessary need of the world. Each one they fill with their needs. A small inner circle, vast outer circle. Look at the householder. They have a part to play in the world and dharma samsthapana, to protect dharma, to live a honest life. So this you see, the vow of poverty, vow of chastity, vow of obedience becomes 2 parts it takes, universal love and humility. Everywhere expresses humility. No ego, no anger, no dvesha, love and humility. It is replaces, he is a sannyasi. As a householder, he is a sannyasi. He has given up. Moksha sannyasi yuga, he has acquired. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.